Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all well. A bit of a treat for you this week. More hard work for me, but an absolute treat for you, because I know you like them weedy and messy and dirty and grimy, and this one is certainly that. So I'm in Bury St Edmunds, a little bit further outside of Cambridge than I generally tend to work, but I mean, it's only about a 40-minute drive, so that's okay. So just want to point out a few things. So the front wall of this property is a dwarf wall. It looks in really bad condition. I know you're all going to be thinking, clean the wall, pressure wash the wall. There's no way I'm going to clean this wall, because there's already a couple of blocks, a couple of bricks that are falling off the wall, that have come away from the wall. I can see the pointing looks in really bad condition. There's no way I think it will stand up to a pressure wash, even on low pressure. What I'm going to do is I will spray it with biocide before I leave, and then that can just sit there and do its thing. That will just weather away over the next sort of few months once I've gone. But unfortunately, look, it's not going to look great, because you'll see no visible difference when I leave. The garden, yes, that looks a little bit messy as well. I think the customer did mention that he was going to be bringing in a gardener once I've done this, and they will tidy up the sort of borders as well. But he just wanted to get the actual driveway done first. So yeah, let's go and have a look at this. It is weedy. Let's have a look. Check that out, guys. That's the wall I was talking about. The moss is bad. The pointing is all crumbling to pieces. That corner there, I mean, I could literally pull that off. So no, it's best just to leave that well alone. Here's the drainage channel. Wow, that's completely full. So yeah, look at this. So you can see spots there. So definitely going to need a hypo treatment on this. Really nice border. It's not too bad. I mean, once it's tidied up, it should look amazing. But you can see those. Are they salvia? I'm not too sure. But they're lovely. Bees love them, I know that. Okay, anyway, so yeah, look at that there, all around. This is bad. So, plan of attack. Now, the way I've got my flat surface cleaner set up, if it wasn't as bad as this, I'd just use the flat surface cleaner, but I'm going to have to go in straight with the turbo on this. It's way too weedy for the surface cleaners to handle, so it's just turbo all the way. Okay guys, enough talk. I'm going to send the drone up and get an aerial shot of this, and then we'll get cracking. Cheers. Okay guys, so first things first, I'm just going to clear this drainage channel. I've got a feeling it's probably a soak away. It's so clogged, you can see soil through the grate. Regardless of what it is, I guarantee whatever pipe or whichever direction it goes off into, I can pretty much guarantee that's going to be blocked. But let's see first. Let's just check first. So I'm going to pull this out, clear it out, and hopefully the drain will work, but I very much doubt it. Anyway, let's do that. so luckily for me, the first drain section I've pulled up exposed the soakaway drain. But so let me show you. So these, can you see? I've pulled up the whole section. So these are supposed to, you undo them and they disconnect from this section here, and that's where all the water flows inside this section behind these sort of little holes. But it's come loose. It came up very easily, so I'll need to put that, I mean it is concreted back down there, so it's not a problem. It's not like it's going to be soaking, it's going to be flushing soil down there, so I'm just going to leave this one. But the others seem quite tightly in, so I need to get them out. Oh, this is slowing me down already, so I just need to get them out and I can get started on the driveway. But the actual pipe itself is not completely blocked. I can get my hand in there and it's yes, it's got lots and lots of soil in it, but it seems like it's clear. Whether it's blocked further along, I do not know. Let's hope not. Anyway, let's get the rest of these out. These are quite unusual because these plastic ones are normally, I think they're called Eco drains. They're normally held in with little tension clips along the side. I've never seen them with bolts on them. The metal ones, yes, they have bolts. These plastic ones, I've never seen them with bolts, which is why I pulled up that one and the whole thing, the drainage channel as well as the grate. I mean, it came up very easily and it will go back in very easily, but that's why that happened, because I didn't check. But like I said, they're not, you don't normally see them with bolts on. They're normally just held in by tension. But unfortunately this one is completely seized, this last bolt here, and the only way I could get that is if I pull it up using brute force, and the chances of breaking the plastic by doing that are very high. So I'm just going to have to clear out as much as I can, pressure wash in and sort of just push it that way, and that should be adequate. As the drainage hole is there, it's not really a problem. We just work around it as best we can. It's not ideal, but there's not much I can do. So anyway, let's crack on. Okay, so I've bent the grate as much as I can to get underneath. I daren't bend it anymore through fear of snapping it. So I'm pretty much at the end. So it's okay. It's not ideal, like I said, but it'll do. I know I said I was going to go at this with the turbo, but I actually think the FSC, the flat surface cleaner, will deal with it alright. I'm going to give it a go. It might not work, but if it does, it's going to save me a massive amount of time. So it's supposed to rain at midday, and I mean rain, proper rain, heavy rain. So There'll be no resanding today, but I would like to get this done as quickly and efficiently as possible, so I'm not here all day. Look, if I have to turbo it, I will, but work smarter, not harder. I mean, if the flat surface cleaner can handle it, then why would you use a turbo? So I know it's more satisfying for you lot to watch, but ultimately this is a paid job, and I need to get this done as quickly and efficiently as possible. So yeah, let's do it. Let's see how it goes. What a truly valiant effort by the little 16-inch whirlaway. I mean, it ain't perfect. I'm gonna have to go over some little bits with the turbo, but most of it's done. I mean, look, you can't tell because it's completely covered in churned up moss and weeds and filth, but I'm telling you, I'm only going to have to do some of these side areas, like over there definitely, and along here I think. So can you see, like here for example, can you see these little bits poking up? Jesus, they are woody. And here, but certainly done the majority. It just goes to show, as long as you set up your flat surface cleaner correctly, you can do most weedy driveways with it. Anyway, turbo time. Okay guys, that's the turboing all done. Obviously that took much longer than normal because there was loads of woody stalks that I had to get rid of. I think I've pretty much got them all, and even if I have missed a few, when I'm sanding I will pick them out as I go along, which I always do anyway. I actually find that really quite satisfying. You get some pliers and just pull out a little stubborn bit that just doesn't want to shift. But anyway, the rain has started now. It's not too bad at the moment, it's just spitting, but it's supposed to get really heavy. Now you can apply hypo when it's spitting, just increase the strength a little bit, but I cannot apply it when it's absolutely hammering down because it just washes it away and it doesn't do anything. So I need to stop talking to you and get that done. Okay, let's get this rinsed off before I get absolutely drenched. This soakaway is amazing. It's draining away lovely. So happy days there. I actually reckon it was blocked up until I just cleared it, but working well now. Okay guys, I'm absolutely soaked. But everything's done that I needed to get done. Well, ideally I'd have had this done in one day, because it's nice and warm at the moment. I'd have just gone off for a couple of hours, wait for it to dry, come back and resand it, but it's going to be raining like this all day for the rest of the day, and I can't get back until Friday now. So yeah, so it's Tuesday today, in case you're wondering. So yep, back Friday, and I'll get this resanded. I'll see you then. Afternoon. So I'm back to resand this job, and it's looking good. It's only a couple of days later. I thought it would be the Friday I came back. It's actually Thursday today. So I was just doing a driveway about 20-30 minutes away, and I obviously need to let that dry out, so I've come here to resand this one. So it looks like they put some ant powder down on the edges. I don't know what that is. Blue powder. Is that ant powder? I've never seen blue ant powder before. Anyway, it's their driveway, they can do what they like. Well, I just don't know what that is, but let's get this sanded. Okay guys, that's me done. Yeah, it's looking nice. It's a shame because there's a couple of, this is the downside to coming back a couple of days later. Bird poos. So there's a few little bird poos dotted about. I will wipe them up, but it's gonna ruin my final shot, so I'm just gonna take my final shot now, and then I'll clean them up after I've done that. Getting attacked by flies here, it's doing my head in. Okay, so let me turn you around, and there she is, looking good, even if I do say so myself. I mean, considering what it was. So all along here was really bad, wasn't it? almost unrecognisable. Pathway round here, and this bit, wow, this was mega. Okay, well, good job, happy with that. I'm pretty sure the customer's going to be absolutely over the moon, so yeah, happy days. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers guys.